I just felt a great disturbance in the force, as if 1,000 little voices cried out and "Oh shit!" and then were silenced. I swear, as news of this broke out, I felt like everybody was hearing the horns from the trailer, like panic, panic! And that's what some people did when they heard that Star Wars, or Rogue One, a Star Wars story, was heading back to the proverbial drawing board to shoot some reshoots this summer in hopes of locking in picture, as they say in the industry, by December 2016 when the movie is supposed to come out. And even though people by this point should know that reshoots happen all the time within the movie industry, and it can happen to any type of production, whether it be a large budget blockbuster such as something from Star Wars or from the Marvel DC comic movies, or even small independent films that need to polish things up because they forgot to get a shot. I should know about this because I'm planning on getting in the industry myself. Whenever they hear the word reshoots, they think they fucked it up. And that's when the rumor mill got started as soon as these news broke out, saying that there were some test audiences over at Disney that were unhappy with the finished cut, so they're like, oh, go back, fix it. And there was some speculation that 40% of the movie was being reshot. That's almost half. Then you should definitely be panicking. But then Disney came out, clarified some things, said, okay, no, it's not 40%. We're shooting some things that are a little bit tighter within conversations, within lines of dialogue that are supposed to be centered around character development and that type of stuff. But besides that, they do want to lighten up the tone a little bit because they did feel it was a little bit too greedy, a little bit too war movie-like. Yeah, no shit. That's kind of what we want. War in a Star Wars movie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly concerned for Rogue One, a Star Wars story, after these news broke out. I'm not exactly panicking because I do feel like I can trust Disney enough to deliver a good movie. I mean, everybody was panicking when Disney bought Marvel in the first place, and since then we had some great, amazing comic book movies, or just plain old good movies in general. But the specific case with Rogue One is the fact that I was looking forward to the first standalone anthology film from Disney that's gonna be going in between the main trilogy that we got going on, with episodes 7, 8, and 9 coming out every other year with different directors. I was looking forward to Rogue One because for the longest time I wanted there to be a Star Wars movie that was very much like a war movie, that as much as I like the story that we got going on right now with Finn, Rey, Kylo Ren, Luke Skywalker, and the whole notion of the Jedi Order and the whole legend behind the Jedi and the Sith and what happened there, I wanted there to be a Star Wars movie centered around characters that have their own little thing going on in their corner of the universe. A story that didn't tie in with all of the Jedi stuff, that didn't have lightsabers, didn't have talk about the Force or even any kind of predominant use of the Force, and just centered on this ragtag group of rebels that are going in boots on the ground, guerrilla style, trying to get the plans from the Death Star. And for the longest time, it looked like it was going in that direction, especially with that really cool teaser. But now Disney's saying, no, we don't want Saving Private Ryan Star Wars version. We want to go with something a little bit much lighter. And that's a little disappointing to me. I'm still looking forward to the movie. I still think that Disney could in fact deliver, regardless of what changes they may make to the final cut of the film. But I am slightly a bit more concerned now than I was before after the announcement of reshoots. Not because they're willing to add more to the film, that's always great, but the fact that they're changing the tone from what I was desiring from the film in the beginning. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think of these reshoots. Do you think this is going to trouble the film or maybe even make it better? Does it cater to your fancy of them going for a lighter tone rather than a less grittier, warlike type of approach to the film? Like this video, comment on it, share it. And if you're a newcomer to my channel, please subscribe for more videos, because if you don't, Rogue One will actually truly suck. I'll see you guys next time.